Hello and welcome to the next installment of Cooking by the Book. My name is Douglas, a librarian here at Baltimore County Public Library, and this is the series where I run into the collection, get a cookbook, and we make something and see if it works. I am so excited because I love Claire Saffitz, and her new book, What's for Dessert, is going to make the holiday season run really smoothly. We're going to make some salty cashew blondies. Stay with me and I'll show you how to do it. This cookbook, What's for Dessert, is supposedly easy things to make to go to a party. Now, I love being the guy that goes to the party. I usually get invited back, not because of my personality, but because I'm the guy that brought that thing that everybody loved. So there you go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grease 2 brownie pans. I am going to double the recipe, and we're going to see, we're supposedly able to double it. We're going to see if it works if I make 2, because a lot of people love more than 1 pan at a party. The next step is to make a salted cashew toffee. Making a toffee is really easy. I'm going to be using a stick of butter. I put a ½ cup of brown sugar into my pan, and I'm using 3 cups of salted cashews. I'm using a few tablespoons of water as well. So I'm going to heat my pan. I've already put the brown sugar in. I'm going to throw in a stick of butter. Throw in my water. I'm going to let the butter melt down. Then I'm going to add my cashews. I'm going to let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to spread it out on a cookie sheet. I've added a piece of parchment paper to make it easy to pull up, and let's begin. It's almost completely melted now, so I'm about to add my cashews, which I'll do. I chop them up so they are not whole cashews. They're about pea-sized pieces, and I'm going to mix these in and give it about 5 minutes. Now we're going to spread this out onto a piece of parchment paper. This is going to cool and make a nice toffee that we should be able to break apart. So now on to the batter. I have several things. I've got melted butter, brown sugar, 4 eggs, 2 cups of flour, some vanilla, and some kosher salt. I'm going to start by adding my melted butter to the mixing bowl. I'm going to add my 2 cups of brown sugar. And then I'm going to whisk this together until it gets into a smooth consistency. So now that's ready. I'm going to start tipping in the eggs one at a time. So I'm going to tip an egg in and then whisk that. This is about as egg-citing as it gets, folks. Last egg in. Now I'm going to incorporate my flour. Finally, I'm just going to whisk in my vanilla and my kosher salt. The moment of truth. We are going to layer our 8x8 pans. I'm going to start by putting a layer of batter in the bottom of each one. I'm going to put some of my salted cashew toffee in the middle. I'm going to add a final layer of batter, and then the rest of my cashews I'm going to put at the top. I've preheated the oven to 350, and then we're going to bake them for about 30 minutes, and we're going to see what happens. I'm excited. I hope you are too. And then let me spread this over top of the cashews I've already got in there as gently and neatly as I can. And we all know neatness is a technique I am still perfecting. Before you put it into the oven, you can add some flaky sea salt. So I have a little bit of Celtic sea salt. I'm going to pour a little just so I don't overdo it. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it over the top. And perfect. And so now into the oven it goes, and we'll be back with you in 30 minutes. And look at this. Absolute perfection. Cleanup was easy. It baked really well. It baked within the time. It rose really nicely and has this wonderful golden brown color. I am very excited to dig in and taste this, and I really do hope you make it. I think it's easy, I think it's fun, it's delicious. Claire Saffitz, if you are watching, What's for Dessert is definitely 2 thumbs up. Come in, check it out, make something from it, and enjoy your holidays.